Hello there, everyone. Shippy here. Hope everyone out there's doing well. Take back once again some more Guilty Gear Strive for ranked matches. I try to climb up the ranked ladder with Jam here. Looks like my first opponent is going to be an Unica player, which I have been seeing just significantly more of as of late. And that's not a correct punish there. Alright, take that. Take the grab there. Take another grab here. Trying to bait him to doing that DP. Not quite working. Alright, we do manage to keep moving along here.
No.
And we do manage to get the first round over Unica here. Alright, in the last video, I did manage to get up to Silver 3. Maybe it's a video before that, I don't remember anymore. I can't remember how long I've been up to Silver 3. So we're going to see if we can get a little bit closer to Gold 1. Good block there. Very good block. It was good until it wasn't. Yeah, I'm absolutely gonna get shot for that. I thought I was over it. I guess I was not. Alright. Okay, let's back up here. Alright, we'll take that. See if we can get our stacks up. Overhead here. But that, again, that's plus. There's no need for me to do that. I tried to parry that. I often forget that Jam has a parry. But it's also not frame one like Baiken's would be. She recovers way faster out of that than what I would think after whiffing a huge gunshot. And that catches me more than you would ever think. Like I figured, they're one and done. I've been having this problem a lot recently. And Guilty Gear usually wasn't ever that bad, but I've been getting a lot of one and done as of late. But good game to that opponent back when I find my next match. Alrighty, looks like I found my next opponent here. Gonna be against a Nagoriyuki player who is on the replacement matches, so let's see if we can get done here against Nago. I didn't manage to fish out a hit there. Blocks. Double jab check him there. That was completely unnecessary, but we'll take that. Alright, that is plus. Good on them for blocking it. Gotta go across up here. I did give up corner to do that though. Alright, we'll take that. Oh, okay. I mean, we get any hit, they're dead because of the blood loss. Okay, go backwards here. Oh, they actually knocked me right out of the air there. Oh, that was not at all safe to do. Alright, not my turn there. Alright, I'll take that. I did not want that. Move stacks more on accident than anything else. Alright, that we wanted. Alright, man, just chip him out. Which I'm surprised. It looked like he had the flawless defense up, but I'll take a win over Nago wherever I can get it. Alright, we do manage to win the first game here. See if we can somehow make it 2. Alright, I don't use that move enough. Nearly. Alright, go watch out for the shadow clones. I do manage to get on the other side of him here. Go for the cross up. grab here. All right, we're able to keep our offense up there and manage to win the first game. I did not mean to do a stack in their face, but that's what happened. I go cross up. Thankfully, that's been carrying me so far, so we'll just keep trying to do it if I can. Again, I keep doing that by accident more than anything else. Alright, we gotta keep an eye open for his blood stuff. Alright, do manage to fish out a hit. Basically, my plan is when I see a Nago player go into blood is just delay until I see his health go all the way down and try to chip him out, which is probably not the smartest thing to do, but when it works, I guess. But good game to that opponent. I'm back when I find my next match. Alrighty, looks like I found my next opponent here. Put up against a Johnny player who's also on their placement matches. So we'll see what we can do here. I still feel like I've been running into a lot of people on their placement matches, but I guess people are still picking up Guilty Gear for the first time. So excited over the 2.0 patch, which has been really good. I hesitate to call, I guess it was a patch, but I hesitate to call it a patch because it seems like it's a lot more than that, like it's just a complete overhaul, which I will gladly take. I know to anyone who's made it this far in the video or watches this stuff, how is everyone else liking the 2.0 patch? I think it's been really fun. It's been a lot to get used to. Especially with my, even though I haven't played her in a while, my main character Baiken. Since the big thing is she doesn't get knocked down off her on her traditional B&B anymore, so I need to learn to see if there's any new routes. But they gave her knocked down on 2H. If anyone gives a shit about Baiken, which I do plan on playing her soon. I just been having just a lot of fun with Jam. So I've said over the past few videos that I've been wanting to grind her out and see how far I can push the character. I forgot that I have my stacks up. I'm gonna say I should probably get in super recovery. Alright, let's see if we can focus up here. There we are, plus. Up there. Trying to take the overhead there. Where'd they go for the grab? I'd be able to chip them out here if we keep stuff flowing. We do manage to. Alright, well we do manage to get some points here and win the first game over Johnny. Let's see if we can get lucky enough to make it to try to catch him with the cheap shit here. The Dragon Kit. Alright, they burst it. Which a lot of people don't know that's all I can get off that, so they do panic burst that. And even though you're like plus 12, the recovery on it's so slow that's really hard to make anything out of it. Alright, good tech on the throw. I did not have the meter that I thought. Yeah, that's absolutely right there. Nope, I whiffed like you would not believe. Let's get our stacks right back up. Alright, that's our turn. Okay, we do manage to win the first round here. There we go, cross up here. Oh, that's smart of me. Okay, go cross up here. They go for. Oop. Looks like they're a little bit more concerned on the grab. I never stopped blocking there. It's very confusing. All right. Got him curved out of that pretty fast. I ended up on the wrong side. Alright, our turn. He blocked at that time. Go across up here.
No time for love.
We're dead. We got chipped out there. Oh, I guess I got outright caught.
Now look,
Alright, we hold on to our burst though. I was kind of playing with house money there at the end. I did manage to catch him there. Very good tech on the grab. I will take that. Alright, that's profoundly not my turn, but I don't know. I just managed to space it halfway correctly. Alright, we'll catch him with the dragon kick there. And we get extremely lucky that the 6P managed to flip them there. But alright, we managed to beat Johnny 2-0 here, and should be decent, okay amount of points here. Almost to the halfway of Silver 3. I have a good game set on it. Back when I find one more match. Alrighty, looks like I found potentially my final opponent here. Going up against a Dizzy player, which is another character I play, though not nearly as often as I do any of the other characters I play, which is, I guess, primarily Jam and Baiken. But maybe it might be fun to try out Dizzy on this new patch. I think she got better, from what I could understand. But going up against a zoner here might be a little bit of trouble. Let's see if we can get in and stay in on Dizzy. Alright, that was not our turn, but I was trying to see if I could get away with it. Alright, we'll take that. Alright, it's our turn there. Finish the combo out. We do manage to stay rather oppressive on Dizzy. Catch him with the low. I know a better combo than that. I just mess it up all the time. Where it always looks so goofy when they jump off the wall there. Alright, Jam can kind of get over Dizzy's ice here though. Alright, we do manage to win the first game over Dizzy here. Alright, see if we can outplay the zoning. Go for the low there. Go for the low again. Alright, they go for the close ice. Oh, I jumped way too short. Alright, we'll take that. I did that way too soon. Alright, we'll take that. Back up. I did try to go for a grab there. Alright, that dragon kick is kind of putting her through the paces here. Alright, they figured out that's not their turn. Or not my turn, excuse me. Oh, that dropped. Alright, we'll take that. I played that as horrendously as I could have. That's not what I wanted. Oh, they were actually able to block after doing that. I did not mean to do that right in their face. Again, I say this a lot. I do that on accident so much. Somehow managed to, I did it again. Managed to get a down down input when I'm trying to do a forward circle forward. Alright, and we'll clock him out of the air with Jam there. And we do manage to win the set 2-0 against Dizzy and get a little bit closer to Gold 1 here. But alright, I do believe I'm going to end the video here though. Be a little bit shorter one, but that's okay. I don't know what I plan to do in the next video. I don't know if I want to keep playing Jam, see if I can push her to gold, or switch back over to Baiken to try her in the new patch, which I haven't done yet. But again, I'm having a lot of fun playing Jam right now, so I don't know. I really don't know what it'll do. I'm just out of curiosity, if anyone does watch, do you like the Jam stuff, or would you prefer me to see me play Baiken, or which one do you prefer to see, Baiken or Jam, to anyone who gives a shit? But yeah, that's just kind of where I'm at right now. Don't really know what who I'll play in the next one, but more than likely, at the inkling that I have now, might continue on with Jam, see if I can get her to gold, and then if I can do that, switch back to Baiken. I actually don't know if the ranks reset. When I stopped, I was at like plat 2 with Baiken. I don't know if it was just the Vanquisher ranks that got reset or not, but we'll find out if I when I inevitably do go back to playing her. And I don't know, I'm just kind of going on a channel plans here. I don't know if I will pick up the Tekken content or just keep with Guilty Gear for a little bit. There was a new patch that kind of undid the train wreck that was the last one. Not completely, but it was a step in the right direction. But Tekken's just kind of not in a place that I think is very fun right now, even with the new stuff. I've played it a little bit on my own, just not filmed anything, and just still really don't like it all that much, which is a shame, because Tekken's might be my favorite fighting game franchise. But yeah, maybe it'll get better soon. Maybe I'll have the desire to pick it up and to back up at some point. But I just had stuff recorded, if anyone who follows the channel, that I've been putting out. But I don't know if there will be any new stuff unless I just randomly get the desire to play. But we'll see. I'm I'm just saying a lot of shit. But either way, I do believe I'm getting the video here, though. If you made it this far and listened to my ramblings, I thank you. But yeah, if you made it this far, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe if you like it. I'll catch you guys in the next one.